Imagine walking into a grocery store with just enough money to buy dinner, but when you reach the checkout, there's a surprise Cheshire fee added to your bill. Prices didn't go up because of demand. They went up because someone decided to tax every item at the counter. That's basically what a tariff does. And today, we're asking the big question. Will tariffs save the US economy or slowly crush it? Hey InfoFam. I know it's been a while, but I'm back with a topic that's making headlines again. Tariffs. What they are, how they work, and why they spark so much debate. What exactly is a tariff? A tariff is basically a tax the government puts on goods imported from other countries. When a product enters the US, the importer has to pay this extra fee, and guess what? That cost almost always gets passed on to you, the customer. Example, let's say the US adds a 20% tariff on foreign steel. Before, shipment costs $100, sells for $120. After, shipment now costs $120, sells for $104. The extra $20? Straight to the US government. So tariffs are not just trade tools, they're also a source of government revenue. But like Newton's third law says, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The promised benefits, the good side. Former President Trump and other supporters say tariffs are a way to bring manufacturing back to the US, reduce dependence on foreign suppliers, protect American jobs. It's framed as more than economics. It's about national security and pride in Made in America. In practice, Trump proposed a baseline 10% tariff, with reciprocal rates going as high as 50% for countries with big trade surpluses against the US. Supporters say this approach has already brought in hundreds of billions in revenue. The price we pay, the bad side. But here's the catch. Tariffs make everything more expensive. Planning to buy a new phone or laptop? That could mean paying $50 to $200 more if it's made with parts from Asia. Even US-branded products can get pricier if they use foreign materials. Think cars, electronics, and appliances. While some domestic industries get a short-term boost, many rely on cheap imported parts to keep prices competitive. Tariffs push those costs up, and consumers feel it fast. Economists warn GDP could shrink by 6%, wages could drop by 5%. A typical middle-income household could lose $22,000 over a lifetime. When other countries fight back, trade wars are never one-sided. If the US raises tariffs, expect retaliation. China, America's biggest source for electronics and machinery, they could hit back with tariffs on soybeans, pork, and make life tough for US. Companies like Apple or Tesla, European Union, famous for cars, wine, and luxury goods, they could target American exports like Harley-Davidson bikes, bourbon, and Levi's jeans. Mexico, deeply linked through the USMCA trade deal, could retaliate with tariffs on US farm goods and even disrupt US-owned factories in Mexico. Canada has fought over steel and aluminum before, could respond with tariffs on metals, dairy, and even energy exports like oil and electricity. Japan and South Korea, major car and tech exporters, could target US beef, wheat, and impose restrictions on American tech companies. These counterattacks often target politically important industries, making tariffs a global chess match, not just an economic tool. The bottom line, tariffs are like speed bumps in global trade. They can protect certain American jobs, but they can also make life more expensive and strain international relationships. At the end of the day, tariffs aren't just about economics. They're about power, politics, and positioning on the world stage. So, are tariffs a shield for America's economy or a double-edged sword that could cut both ways? That's the question we all need to keep asking. Before you go, trade isn't just about the US, it's about the entire global stage. And one of the biggest players making moves right now is BRICS: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Are you interested in how BRICS could reshape global trade and challenge US dominance? If you are, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my upcoming deep dive into this global powerhouse.